I'm talking about a possum. All right, folks, we're the Ridge Runners, and we're back and better than ever with the 10th edition of the Weekly Rundown, where we talk about all things trail and ultra running from Southeast Ohio and all the running news from the East Coast. I'm your host, the faster host, Michael Owen, freshly shaved with a new beanie this week.
Are you done?
I am.
I'm the better host, Wesley Harden. This week, we're coming to you from the OVRC studio. This week, we give thanks and showcase all our Ridge Runner Nation turkey trotters. We'll also highlight all the running news from the East Coast and the world of Strava. Also, Michael and I debate our favorite leftover Thanksgiving food.
Yum.
But first, a look at the Barte Streak.
Paul Barte extended his weekly half marathon distance streak to 416 weeks, with this run of 13.33 miles at 12:30 per mile pace. The big news with Barte from this past week is, drumroll, he tripped over a dead possum while running. Ouch. Man. What I'm most shocked at, however, is Barte's inaccurate spelling of possum. Typically, Barte is very accurate and is the one correcting grammatical and spelling errors, but this time it was him with a mistake when he left out the silent O on possum. While possums, and possums with an O, are both marsupials, they are different animals, and the one here in North America have an O on it. So possums without an O only live in Australia and are closer related to the kangaroo than what we have here in North America. Barte, I expect to see you use the correct spelling next time you trip over a dead animal. Next week, Barte will go for number 417, which is absolutely insane. Stay tuned. Okay, on the race results. There were very few, if any, ultramarathons or trail races this past weekend, but there was no shortage of turkey trots east of Mississippi. We want to give all of Ridge Runner Nation a special thanks for getting their pre-Thanksgiving workout in by running a turkey trot. I actually did not run a turkey trot, so I could fully focus on eating. That's just me.
Did you watch any football?
Yeah, I watched some football too.
Okay. What game?
I forget.
Oh, shocking. One turkey trot that did catch our eye was hosted by Ridge Runner member Scott Coomer, who called the 5th annual Alfredo Pedro Pero World's Longest Turkey Trot for ALS. A group of runners ran 103 miles along Lake Michigan from Chicago to Milwaukee. Wowzers. Crazy. On Friday after Thanksgiving. How about that for a turkey trot? Great work, Scott, for organizing this into all the runners that finished the route and raising awareness for a great cause.
Awesome. In Chillicothe, it was the Larry Cox Turkey Trot, and as always, this is a competitive race. Seth Farmer took the overall win in 15:43, being one of the 3 runners that broke 16 minutes. Blazing. On the women's side, it was Brooke Smith winning in 17:58. The Parkersburg Turkey Trot in West Virginia is one of the largest and oldest running events in the region, hosted by the River City Runners and Walkers Club. This year was number 40, and 1,370 runners took part.
That's a lot of runners.
That's a lot of runners. There are always fast times on this 3-mile course, and this year Johnny Hogue won in 14:54, and in the women's race, it was perennial winner Sarah Beal clocking 16:55. Good job, guys.
Good job, everyone, yeah. The Athens, Ohio Turkey Trot is a charity event that raised over $5,000 for the Athens Catholic Food Pantry. This picture appeared in the Athens Messenger, showing the backsides of OVRC owners Jonathan and Ariana Bernard with their dog Tucker taking part in the trot. Did JB win on crutches?
He's a good runner.
Regardless, congrats and thanks to all of the Athens runner who participated in the Athens Turkey Trot, and we saw all of your Strava entries. Well done.
Good job, guys. All right, and now the most important topic of the day. Wesley and I's top 3 list for favorite Thanksgiving food leftover.
I've been waiting for this for years.
Awesome topic. This is an important subject for everyone out there because we may have our favorite foods on Thanksgiving Day, but it's the leftovers that last for days and days after.
Or years if you see my fridge.
Ugh, it's disgusting. They make a huge impact on our lives. I know that for a fact. Turkey and stuffing may be my favorite hot out of the oven foods on Thanksgiving Day. They don't make the cut for leftovers list because they kind of get dried out.
Yeah.
So without further ado, our top 3 list of favorite leftover Thanksgiving food.
This is good.
I'll start off with my top 3. Coming in at number 3 is the unadulterated sweet potato casserole. I don't like anything on top of it, just a little bit of brown sugar, but no marshmallows, no sugar.
Unadulterated.
Unadulterated, all the way. Number 2 is everyone's favorite pumpkin pie.
This is a bad take.
No, pumpkin pie is awesome. You can just put some whipped topping on it, cut it. It's kind of solid by this point, so you can just eat it without a fork. Just pick it up and eat it like a cookie.
You would like pumpkin.
Well, anyway, number 1, the most exciting dish as a leftover, is the green bean casserole.
Ooh, I don't know.
You know what's perfect about the green bean casserole is that you're getting your vegetable and you're able to just kind of smother it on top of everything else. The mashed potatoes, add the green beans. Turkey, add the green beans on top of it. That's why that's my number one.
It's not a bad number one. Okay, I know Ridge Runner Nation will agree with me on my favorite top 3 Thanksgiving leftover foods. My choices are so much better.
You're probably a roll guy.
Nope, not a big roll guy. Don't like bread.
I picture you as being someone bland with no flavor, no color.
I like sweets, love sweets, and all the stuff that Thanksgiving foods bring.
All right, let's
to
see
the
it.
table.
Let's see it.
So number 4, honorable mention is
4?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, go for it.
Hershey Kisses.
Hershey Kisses, dude. This is Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Halloween was several.
Am I a month behind?
I mean, is Christmas on the 20th or the 25th?
Couldn't tell you. Okay, Ridge Runner Nation, and now on to my real list. Number 3 is cheesy potatoes.
Go ahead.
I love these. My family's been making these for a while now. My aunt makes the greatest cheesy potatoes, so we've been eating them.
Now, listen, I'm sure they're great. I love anything cheesy and anything potatoes, but on Thanksgiving Day, man, I don't know if that's a Thanksgiving dish.
Oh, you should definitely. I want to see how many people eat cheesy potatoes.
All right, let us know.
Yeah, comment
Anyway,
below.
go on.
Number 2 is the baked corn casserole. Oh, man, this just melt in your mouth, especially just a day later.
I do agree with you there. Anything casserole, man, sign me up.
And number 1, drumroll please, is apple pie. What? Oh, this is the best. Apple pie, warm or cold.
That's not even on your list.
It is, number 1.
Oh, man.
You said you're a pumpkin pie fan, but personally, apple's the way to go, and apple's the way to my heart. So
I mean, I love apple pie, but I think it gets a little dry if you eat it left over.
I mean, disagree.
So that's why, to solve that problem, I put it in the microwave for a little bit.
Okay.
Put a little bit of milk on top of it.
What?
It helps it get refreshed.
Milk.
Like anything. Milk, lemon juice, whatever.
Cereal? Apple pie cereal, like his Fruit Loops or something that you're...
Yeah, man, you gotta try it. Seriously, try it, guys.
Okay, well, I gotta go home. I'm gonna go to McDonald's right now and give me an apple pie thing and put some milk on it. I'll let you guys know how it is.
Anyway,
what are your favorite leftovers from Thanksgiving? Comment below. We're interested in hearing what you guys think, what your favorite Thanksgiving leftover food is. Let us know.
Yeah. Now for our Strava rundown, where each week we highlight all the interesting activities and achievements from runners all across the East Coast. If you want to get noticed on the rundown, join the Ridge Runners Club on Strava by visiting the link below. Dude, that's the chicken dance, Wes.
Yeah.
This is Thanksgiving, turkeys.
Oh, man, I'm always on the wrong holiday.
Yeah. And first, a public service announcement, being reminded after seeing these photos by Matt Stollings on Strava. Matt was running trails and came across some hunters. And yes, we are now in gun season for white-tailed deer here in Ohio. Gun season is from November 26th through December 2nd, and again December 15th and 16th. Then again, January 5th through 8th for muzzleloader season. Personally, I stay clear of trails in state parks and state forests during these dates, but if you must enter the woods, be sure to wear brightly colored clothing or neon collars, and always respect others using these lands. Be safe out there, Ridge Runner Nation. I've heard several stories about runners who've died during hunting season from stray bullets. And on a personal level, my dog was shot with an arrow one year, and my friend's dog was shot and killed in Chillicothe by a hunter. So this is definitely important.
I'll have to make sure to not wear my white tail on my runs this month.
Yes. And Sam McGee posted to Strava and said the weather was super duper. There it is, another Wesley phrase.
There we go.
Used by another human being. I don't understand it. Nevertheless, solid run, Sam, and I do agree the weather was super and duper over the weekend.
It looks like Dennis Wilson spent the holidays in Arizona, where he ran rim to rim to rim across the Grand Canyon in 2 days.
Cool.
The first day, he went from south to north and returned north to south on his way back. All the photos that he took are amazing. I have to get out there one day. Well done, Dennis.
Definitely probably warmer there than here too.
The Cute Couple of the Week award goes to Allie and Robert Wayner, who celebrated their 12-year wedding anniversary while running 200s around a track while their kids were playing in the infield. Personally, I would much prefer to be in the infield with their kiddos compared to on the track. Congrats, guys.
Yeah, in 12 years, wow. They look like they're like 30 years old. Cool, congrats, guys. Katie Hooper of Zanesville had an impressive run and claimed to have had a slow and soggy long run. It looks like she ran the same route multiple times at Blackhand Gorge State Nature Preserve to throw down 20 miles, 8:23 pace. Not slow at all, Katie, in my opinion. Awesome run.
Yeah, well done.
Wonder what she's training for.
We'll have to find out. It looks like Alex Jackson got caught up in a love affair after returning back home to Cleveland. His title of his 5-mile run was with Danny, Drabish, and Jake.
Who's Drabish?
Red heart emoji, that's his last name.
Ah.
Love and memories were in the air as Alex even ran one lap around the Solon High School track to reminisce the good old days. Solid run, boys.
The whole time I thought Solon was pronounced saloon.
Nope, Solon.
Okay.
The more you know. The Goon Squad ran the 40th annual Kiwanis Turkey Trot up at Kent State Trumbull in Warren, Ohio. This is the one day of a year that all these people want to run with me.
Yeah.
The Goon Squad has been running this turkey trot for 5+ years now. Huge shout out to my friend Saidi, who wore this awesome turkey costume. Next year I will be getting a full costume as well and upgrading for my headpiece. Congrats to everyone who ran this race.
Before we head out, I need to just give a quick shout out to all my Fishikin Wolverine runner friends.
You need to get rid of them.
Not sure why I have them as my friends to begin with, but roll Buckeyes roll. OH.
I-O.
OH.
I-O. And with that, thanks for tuning in to this week's Rundown from the Ridge Runners. Be sure to check back next week. We'll deliver news on Devil Dog 100 miler, the Falls 100 miler, Chattanooga 100 miler, the Looking Glass 50 miler, Pine Mountain Trail Run, and more.
Also, be sure to tune in as we'll be giving away a free entry to a race.
Yeah, in addition, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell below, and you'll be notified every single time we release a new episode. You can also find us in podcast form on Apple iTunes and Google Play. I'm your host, the better host, Wesley Harden.
I'm your faster host, Michael Owen.
And we'll see you next week on The Weekly Rundown.